Welcome everyone to our first episode.
I'm Charlie McNeely.
And I'm Nick Benko.
And this is CnN.
In today's news, we're going to be covering the homecoming assembly, the game against Mark Morris, and homecoming itself.
Up first, we have Mitchell Robertson with a recap of the assembly.
Thanks guys, Mitchell Robertson here, and the past week has been leading up to Friday, October 2nd, the day of the homecoming assembly. Hundreds of Falcons scattered the gym's bleachers to lay their eyes on the spectacle that is the assembly. ASB is in charge of coordinating the event and ensuring that everything runs smoothly. I caught up with ASB President Trey Gullickson, and here's what he had to say about the Friday's assembly.
So my name is Trey Gullickson, and I'm the ASB President this year. This year's homecoming assembly, we had a lot of things go well. I thought we involved a lot of different groups again. We had the dance team perform. We had the football players come out and do a relay, even though it was a little messy at the end, but it was still pretty funny. Like I enjoyed it personally. The football game was pretty funny, even though they kind of made a mess with the water. I thought it was pretty funny personally.
As ASB President, what are you going to be bringing to the assemblies this year?
As president, I really want to bring a new atmosphere to the assemblies, one of excitement, fun, involvement with the students.
Okay Trey, thanks for your time. The assemblies could not be possible without someone to supervise and organize ASB. I spoke with ASB advisor Jen Havig about how the homecoming assembly went on Friday.
I'm Jen Havig, and I'm the ASB advisor here at Prairie. The success of the homecoming assembly. Homecoming assembly was a little rough in terms of what we want our assemblies to be. Overall, I think the students enjoyed it, so that's our first priority, is that to entertain the students, and entertaining 1,600 kids isn't always easy for 48 minutes, but I think we had some entertaining things. There were definitely some pitfalls and some things that we'll work on to do better, but I think overall it was entertaining. So with all ASB events, where there are 2 executive officers, there's 8 executive officers in ASB, and they're elected by the students. So 2 students, 2 executive officers are in charge of each event. So we have 2 students who are in charge of the homecoming assembly, we have 2 students who are in charge of the homecoming dance, 2 students who are in charge of different things. And so 2 students are in charge of the homecoming assembly. And so they brainstorm ideas for games and that kind of thing. What do we want to do in the assembly? How do we want to recognize the homecoming court? What do we want them to do? How do we recognize them? When do we give them their sashes? And then they work with the rest of the class and get ideas for different aspects, spirit days, game ideas, that kind of thing.
That's all for me, now back to you guys.
Thanks, Mitchell. Looks like everyone had a great time at the assembly.
Up next, we have Jordan Shaw with the sports and the game from Friday.
Hey everybody, my name's Jordan Shaw and welcome to the 2-Minute Blitz. Last Friday, we covered the homecoming football game against Mark Morris at District Stadium. I interviewed Coach Baker before the game to see how he felt coming into game day.
Our practices this week were pretty good. We had, the defensive team really worked hard and stopped the offense on several plays, and offensive kids have picked up some stuff that we've made additions to this week. So we're happy with how things are looking. I'm feeling very confident this week's game. We came off a good win last week, and playing an opponent we know we can beat. We've beaten them in the past, and had a good week of practice. So I'm feeling and it's homecoming, can't beat that. Well, we have a strong defense. We're hoping to capitalize on Mark Morris's past weakness by playing solid defense, hopefully getting good field position like we had last week, and reducing turnovers and focusing on getting the ball down the field. And that's what we've been focusing on all week. So we're feeling good.
Besides interviewing Coach Baker, I also interviewed our quarterback, Kevin Aguirre, and he said, "The team is really great overall. There's a lot of talent. Right now it's just overcoming the mental aspect of the game, and I believe we can overcome that." Well, with the W over Mark Morris, winning 20-12, I'd say the team is making progress. Next time on 2-Minute Blitz, I'll be covering volleyball and talking with team captain Nina Bailey. Thanks for stopping by, and stay golden.
Another great victory for Prairie. Thanks, Jordan.
Did you and your sweetheart go to homecoming last weekend? Up next, Olga Stefaniak with an in-depth view at homecoming and the homecoming court.
Let's take a look.
Everybody got your hands. Okay, guys only.
Hi, I'm here with the homecoming king and queen, Connor and Hannah, and wow, I'm in the presence of royalty.
What do I think I won? Luck of the draw, I guess.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
The best part of homecoming was being with my best friend. definitely. She's a G, and she's always there for me. So.
Yeah, spending it with him was a really good time. So.
How does it feel to have won? Awesome. I feel really good about it still. It's awesome. I feel really, really proud to have won that.
Yeah, it feels really good to have won, and it felt pretty unreal.
I don't think I changed anything about homecoming. I thought it was pretty great the way it was.
Yeah, homecoming was great. And
I had no idea it was going to be nominated. I didn't even think it was going to win, let alone be nominated.
Yeah. The best part about winning was being able to put my cleats on Jonah's BMW seats. That was the best part.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, another successful homecoming weekend.
Join us next time for another in-depth look at Prairie High School.
Signing off, I'm Nick Benko.
I'm Charlie McNeely.
And this has been CNN.